Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we're back in Eden Crafters. So, where are we at the moment? In the last episode we unlocked the climate regulator, so I've gone around and I've done a few bits and pieces getting stuff ready. I've got thermal regulators are all being done and they're in a warehouse. I've set up the sensor arrays, which is kind of a funky little system for getting all those done. You've got quite a few parts going into that, so they are being created. They're quite slow at the moment, but we only need 40 and I've got 120, so we're all good with that. I also have got the bits and pieces together to be able to make some tier 3 warehouses, which I want to get done because they increase by 10 the maximum stack size of elements in your inventory and other containers up to a maximum of 100. So we'll probably drop another few tier 3 warehouses around, which will help to increase. I haven't seen a way to upgrade the current existing warehouses, so I think they are... I know when you drop one of these down, as happened with the tier 2, the stack size of the tier 2 and the tier 1 will go up accordingly with what you've unlocked with each tier 3 warehouse we put down. So there isn't directly a need to just flat out replace the tier 2s with tier 3s. There's the potential, the thought of replacing the tier 1s with tier 2s because they have the rear output ports. But again, at the moment, I haven't needed to do that. Maybe with the train station and with train lines, that may be something we can look at doing. I'd have to really have a good play around with that. But that would if that was an idea that we were going to centralise a production area, which at the moment I haven't done. I mean, by the tools that we've got the tunnelling machine, we've got the steamroller that will flatten the ground. We've got the platforms we can put down to create a nice even flat surface. We've got the conveyor elevators that allow you to take it up to a different level. There are support struts that you can put platforms up off the ground. So it certainly is the grounds, if you want to go ahead and have the relevant ores and refined materials like your alloys or your ingots all coming to one place, and then have a massive open structure or even multiple structures, it depends on how you want to build it, where you'll have your production in there and then they can get taken off and round by a train. It all depends on how you do it. The centralising on the warehouse to me makes it pretty much easy to do what we need to do at the moment. So that's something to look at later. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get some of those down this episode, and I also am going to get if I can, a nuclear plant down as well, because I want to see whether that unlocks anything else. But first things first, we're going to work on a climate regulator, because our planet analyzer, to unlock our next stage of terraformation, is to analyze materials to discover new crafting recipes, which we've done. And then we need to build 5 climate regulators in a hot region of the planet to lower the temperature across at least 5 square kilometers. To unlock our DNA replicator, which replicates DNA samples to introduce new species to the planet, must be placed inside a living compartment. So that would be nice to unlock. Large amethyst deposits, I've already unlocked those because I've gone and found them in the cold area down here, because I need some amethyst for the material analyzer, so we've already gone ahead and done that, as you can see here. So those are all done. So now we need to get these 5 climate regulators in. So well, let's go and get started. So they said to put them all into a hot region, so I was thinking about putting 2 or 3 around here, maybe a couple in this hot area over here, which is by where we are, and a couple over here by where we've got all of our production facility. So if I thought I'd start out the episode. Oh, I should have gone up here really, shouldn't I? That would have looked better. I can see everything then. Oh well. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with a climate regulator. We've got the area here goes into a hot zone right over there. So let's go and dump one of those in straight away. Because we've got a area fertilizer that's doing nothing at the moment because it's a hot zone, and hot zones don't allow for ground fertilization. So let's drop ourselves down onto the ground. Let's see about popping a climate regulator in. Let's take it over to here. That's 600 megawatt, which is fine. Blimey, that's a big old beastie, isn't it? Look at it. Look at that. So which way is the front, which is the back? Don't know. Let's do it that way around. Okay, well, let's pop you in. I like cutting through the mountains with these, so let's pop you in there. Oh, look at this. Oh, blimey, look at that. That's almost all the way out to the water. Crikey, I'm glad I went back a bit further with that. Look at it. That looks really cool, doesn't it? There we go. So that's slowly but surely being built. Climate regulation, 1% already. Look, not even built, and it's making some changes. That's a big old beast, isn't it? Look at it go. How much higher are you going to go? Alright, let's go and get ourselves up here. Can we get ourselves up with a geothermal plant? No. Yes, we can. Yay, good. Go on, get up on there. Thank you very much. Oh, still, I need to go even higher. Crikey, this is still going. Well, goddamn. 6% hasn't even started building yet. Okay. Or haven't finished the building off yet. Wow, okay. That's going high, high, high. Are you planning on finishing anytime soon, or is that going to pretty much hit the sky? Right, need some oxygen. Did too much yabbering at the beginning. So, will this also as well help us with producing some oxygen, or not? That's going to be an interesting idea. Christ, that's still going. Oh, there we go. I think we're getting to the top now. We're getting the top panel is starting to appear. No, still going even higher. Bloody hellfire, this thing will be visible from space. Flippin' heck. Okay, then you're going to pierce the cloud cover, or is the top going to disappear up into the clouds? Or are we actually nearly done? Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and disappear over to one of the warehouses and see about it from a bit of a distance. There we go, let's jump on top of our warehouse tier 2 over here. Does that give us a better view? Oh, look at that go. It's still going. Look at the size of that. Crikey. To do that these days, that'll take about 6 months of building. Oh, crane's still up there, still going. Right, there we go. I think we're finally done. Right, how much terraforming has been done while it was building? 22%. Right, let's knock a couple of percentage points off, because that does take a while to build. But it's done about 20% climate regulation before we've even got the damn thing built. Wow. Okay, that's quite a lot. 24%. I wonder what that goes up to. Okay, so that's... You can see the size of the footprint of the damn thing. Look at it. That's ridiculous. And that takes 600 megawatt of power all on its own. Okay, so we match that with a geothermal power supply, which is a minimum of 800. We've pretty much covered everything. Or we go with the nuclear power plant, put it next to it, and that's 7,200 megawatt. think probably the geothermal, that's probably a little bit more environmentally friendly if we're supposed to be terraforming the place. You know. Nuclear is pretty clean to produce, except for the waste that comes out, but then the actual physical amount of waste that comes out isn't that large comparatively for the amount of power production you're getting. Dig a big hole underground and dump it in there. That all can get melted back into the magma of the core. Right, so that's on there. I'm gonna get at least one of those built, but I need to go and get a bunch of these done. That's gonna take some doing. Right, where are we gonna put it? Where are we gonna put the next one? Right, let's go pop the next one over here somewhere, I think. That's probably going to be a good plan over there. Right. Jeez, that's ginormous. Not expecting it to be that large. Crikey. I would have taken it back even further because we've got barely any beach left. Alright, let's go get our ship and let's go take a run over to the other side. But if it says it wants us to do... Actually, I'm tempted to just go straight to the hot area and throw a couple of them in there. Oh, I should also... Sorry, 1 second. I should also say as well, I did get some of the nuclear energy cells created. Because they were refined uranium and circuit boards. Because we did the refined uranium on one of the previous episodes, we were able to create the nuclear energy cells, which means our energy is 2,000 per cell. So that means we can power our vehicles for a lot longer. And oddly enough, it will actually recharge as well from the ship platform that we have. So, yeah, I've basically got nearly 200 minutes worth of flight time. And as long as I have a ship platform down on the ground, I am able to recharge the darn thing. But I think I'll probably be alright with just keeping the ship platform by my main base at the moment. Alright, let's pop you down here, land you over here, pop you down there. Oh, nearly. I was trying to avoid landing on a conveyor belt. Oh, go on. That'll do. Right, oops, no, that what I wanted. Thank you very much. Right, let's get around this side. And we have a nice pristine chunk of rock there. Let's go and dig into that and put a climate regulator in it. I'll eat some food while I'm here as well. Right, so 0. I need to go back a bit. Let's get you right back, because obviously there's going to be that overlap on the front. I don't want to take too much of the beach away. Right, there we go. Pop you in there. Oops. There we go. See, it does fill in underneath the front component here. With very flat edges, but, you know, at least that's done. Right, well, while that is building, I might as well throw in next to it a geothermal plant. That can be powered by the heat of the planet. Right, good. Those two are building. Right, let's go jump on our ship and we'll go and build a couple more in the hottest area. Now, hopefully that will mean that I don't have to have the sort of cooling units in my spacesuit. So, a new way to put it, in a hot region. Is it just a hot region, or is it just spread across multiple hot regions? I'm going to put a few around here. Okay, so we've got 2 there. So if I go and put one in the hot region over here, is that going to... I don't really need to bother about putting a marker in. I can see it's already over there. So if I put one in to the left of that lot, into that mountain, see how that looks. Right, it's got geothermal plant there. That's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. If I put that in next to the geothermal, how much has this lot got in the... How much power is being produced in this network? Come on, get closer. Right, 1400 megawatt, and we've got 261 megawatt demand. Right, we've got enough capacity there. I can throw you in here, in this area. And let me quickly find my climate regulator. And let's throw you in about that level. That should do. Go on, get in there. That'll do. Right, so there we go. So we've got enough, we've got a few built there, just to start with, and we'll see how they all look when they're all in together. So did that pick up? Was that something different? Okay, so it does pick that up as part of our 5, which is great. Now I just have to wait until I've got some more of my sensor arrays, which I might be able to go and do from a habitat that I've got. I've got a habitat over there I can quickly fly back to. You lot are all still building through quite nicely. Wonder if I can see that from the other island. That could be pretty interesting to work out. So let's see what we see from the other side. There we go. Well, we've got a bit of fog coming in over the bay, so that's probably not going to help us too much. There we go. Oh, you can see the size of it, can't you? Look at it. Wow. You see the one over in the back corner as well. Right, so let's drop into a gap here. Oh, blimey, we've done terraforming. Had I completed that already? I thought I only put down... Oh. Okay, so I had done all 5, so now I need to do climate regulator. Oh, here we go. Climate regulated, 5.5 square kilometers. Oh, 0 to 5 as in 0 to 5 kilometers. Sorry, I thought you had to put down 5 bloody climate regulators. Oh, I'm a muppet. Right, okay, large uranium deposit. It's been unlocked. We found one already, but that will now allow us the analysis radar to scan and find the large ore deposit. I've only found one. And radiation absorber, an advanced building designed to draw in and cleanse and neutralize radiation across vast areas. So that'll hopefully deal with our rad area here, here, and here. But now we need to go and put a climate regulator in a cold region, so that'll be down here. Cool. All right. Well, let's quickly go run ourselves over to where the habitat unit is over here. To see all these are looking nice. They've mostly been upgraded to the newer belts. It's good. And I've got my hab unit here. quickly go and build. What was it I needed? It was the sensor arrays. That was it. Sensor arrays. Quickly build up a bunch of these. Cool. Alright, so that'll take a few minutes just to run through, so I'll quickly pause the video here while that lot builds, and I'll come back to you when it's finished. Okay, right, so we created all those. I've got up about 90 odd, so I ran out of gold wiring. But I've got a few that are already built, so I'm going to total 120, so you can build a few more. So let's go and get our way back to our ship. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's got some, almost like some cloud around it. That's very funky. I'm guessing that must be where it's trying to moderate the temperature. Nice. Cool. Right, so let me quickly not ship inventory my inventory. I'll need to throw one of you in there and one of you in there. Are you going to complain about the heat now, or have we actually got down to a... Has the heat temperature gone down in this area now? Battery analyzer. Oh look! Oh look, it's all going green over here. Wow, that's pretty quick. But that's changed, and even that's going slightly green over there. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Right, let's go get over to the cold island. I've dropped a few more sensors around as well, as you can probably see. So I'm seeing a lot more ore deposits around. Got lots of amethyst ones showing up, which is nice. I've got a water pump over there. Another water pump over there. That's cool. Right, so let's go and drop into our little area that's over here. We can drop in a climate modulator over that point, climate regulator over there. Right, let's go. And if we can get the radiation scrubber unlocked, that'd be really cool, because then I can get that radiation zone brought under control. Might throw it. I need to throw them a couple of tier 2 warehouses or tier 3 warehouses in as well, because I want to get those numbers on my stack limit up. We'll get this done first. There we go. So that's where one of my water purifiers is, because you can see the nice chunk of blue water there around the mix of horrible, nasty water. Those tier 2 ones have got quite a good range on them. I'll give them that. Still got a little bit of a haze over the water. Right, let's go around here. Ah, there we go. That'll do. Let's come up the other side of that. There we go. Drop that down there. Let's go chuck it into the side of that mountain, I think. It's already pretty high. Let's go chuck it into the side of Everest here. Pop you in there. That angle should do. Nice. There's my ship. My ship's over there. Let's jump in here, and then we'll quickly go down and have a look in our valley, because I have done a bit more in here. I've had to throw in couple of different bits and pieces into this area. So I want to get my saw blades done. Where does saw blades go? You are... You're pulling in, you should be my gold. Going into there, into an advanced forge, gold ingots coming out. They are mixing with them to create our osmium alloy. Should be then going to a part producer. Go and create my saw blades for the gem cutters. They're all good. But yeah, wind's that bad that even my ship stabilizers are not able to keep up. Anyway, bouncing ship. So yeah, so we've got water pipes that are cutting through the mountains, and I've also got my conveyor belts. I've been dragging them all the way through the mountains, cutting little tunnels for them, all the way through there, all the way over to a little area here where there was some gold. So I've thrown one of those in there. Right, this will be the perfect place to drop out and drop in a tier 3 warehouse over this side. Let's get that done. We want to build our tier 3 warehouse. Go on then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's quite a wide old beast, isn't it? Look at that. Right, let's see how big you become. Flipping heck. I don't know if I have some mega structures in this game. I'm liking the look of that. Let's see how tall that bugger is. But that means my stacks should now go, instead of up to 50, they should now go up to 60. Or is it going to wait until the building's fully complete? Alright, let's quickly eat food. Okay, so that should be done. Oh, there you go. Now it's showing sort limit of 60. Or stack limit of 60, sorry. Perfect. So we're looking better. So we just need to drop a couple more tier 3 warehouses in. And we're going to have all the way up to a stack size of 100. That'll be cool. Now we also wanted to go and dump in a nuclear power station as well. So let's head on back to our main base. And we can go and look at dropping a nuke station in somewhere. Do want to build the cargo transport ship as well at some point, just to see what that's like. This ship's funky, but I want at least to have built one of everything on this world, and then we can, in the next world when we come in, we can then go, right, let's see what we actually need. Yeah, those geothermal plants are definitely well worth it. Oh cool, it's got the little green lights up the side. That looks very funky. Got a massive beast of a structure though. Right, where's my landing platform? I was nearly on it. Close enough. I'll let you go and park it. Okay, so let's go and build ourselves some nuclear reactors. So how many do I need for my nuclear power station? 4. Okay. Let's get 4 of those built quickly. Okay, so they're not the fastest things to build. Ooh, what's that I've unlocked? That's new. We'll see what that is in a minute when we finish these 4 nuke reactors. Alright, well, they're going through quick enough. I won't bother pausing the video. I was sitting thinking, do I pause it? Don't I pause it? Well, we're nearly there. We've got 1.5 left to build, so shouldn't take long. We've got enough of the thermal regulators and everything, so should be good for that. If I put some more out, I won't bother necessarily recording them unless it's something where I absolutely need to, but 800 megawatt from a thermal from the geothermal power plant is good enough for most of the areas that I need. So, what are you? You're a bioreactor. Crafting component can be used to craft some advanced parts of machines. So that's phosphorus, sulfuric acid, and advanced filters. Okay, well, sulfuric acid is just sulfur and water. The advanced filters we've got, and phosphorus. Now, phosphorus is the bugger to get back, because I've only found phosphorus deposits on that really, really hot, what I class it as the volcanic island. So that would probably be something that I'd want to get on a train. And the sulfuric acid, yeah, that's just sulfur and water, so you can make that anywhere where there's a sulfur deposit, so that's really easy. Okay, what else have we got? Anything else in here that's new, component-wise, that we haven't already looked at? Yeah, that's the phosphorus and advanced filters. Again, they're built in separate facilities, so we can only handcraft those at the moment. Cool. Now, we've got the... Now, we're going to be unlocking the radiation scrubber, weren't we? How are we getting along? Oh, planet analyzer. Right, where are we at? So we're at 4 kilometers worth of climate regulation. So we do need to get another one put in somewhere. Not the end of the world. Might throw it on that island over there, because that's going to cover a good amount. Oh no, there we go. We've done it. Ah, there we go. Right, so we go back in here. We should start seeing now our uranium deposits. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. Got our sapphires. We need to get our diamonds as well at some point, but I haven't found any of them yet. Cool. Right, so what we were going to look at as well was the radiation scrubbers. What do you need? Ah, catalytic converters. We need 40 of them. And some fast rotors. I don't have fast rotors and catalytic converters being custom built yet. It's going to take 1,000 megawatt of power. You know what? That's going to be the perfect thing to put with our nuclear power station. So I will pause the video. I'll go and make a ton of catalytic converters and a bunch more fast rotors. So let me go do that, and I will be back with you shortly. Right, cool. So we've got enough catalytic converters and fast rotors for a radiation absorber. We've got the nuclear reactors ready for the nuclear plant. So we should be good. So I think what we'll do is, we know over here we had our large uranium deposit. I think we've got this gap here. Go to our planetary analyzer. That's in this kind of area here. So what I think we'll do is we'll go over to where that is. We'll just look at clearing up this area. Pop one of them there. And if we just clear that area up, that will make life a little bit better for us. We'll just give it a go and see what it's like. I really can't steer this thing for toffee. Right, so let's come over here a bit. Let's come to it this way. Before I do that, do you need... Doesn't say it needs water, so that's fine. Right, let's hop out. So this is the area we're going to start hitting rads. There we go, high level of radiation. Right, let us grab our rad catcher. That's not too tall. Right, you'll do that, and then if we grab our nuke plant and we put that, stop it. There. Let's get out of the way, let's watch it all build. From a nice respectable distance that's not going to kill us. There is a certain amount of irony of putting a radiation absorber right next to a nuclear power station. So if Homer Simpson does screw up, at least there'll be the radiation absorber next door just to mop it all up. Alright, there we go. It's fairly tall. Oh, it's a kangaroo crane that jumps up. They do like their tall buildings in here, don't they? That's very cool. Oh! Needed a sail on top of it. Oh, marvellous. Right, so let's see how long that takes to power up the rads. Oh, I didn't put the water into the... Oh, crapola. This needs some... Where does the water go in? Hold on. Where does the water go in? Oh, it needs refined uranium to go into it as well. Oh, shoosh. Okay. Let's get rid of you. That's not working. Alright, I'll have to come back to that thought then, if that needs refined uranium going into it, and... let me quickly eat some food so I don't die. I'm guessing you've got no power then. Power 0%. Okay, helpful. Let me get over here. Well, that didn't quite work out as I planned. Let's grab a couple of geothermals in there. Yeah. Right, let's get those two in. Yes, thank you. Okay, so why they build? Let's have a look here. So you need... here we go. Okay, so I forgot the water usage. That's my bad. Using uranium and water. Okay, so I need to look for a conveyor input for refined uranium. And also need to look for the water tree. Probably doing it where there's a high rad area and I'm trying to do it at speed probably wasn't advisable. Oh, there we go. So, we know we've got power now because our sail's moving on the top. So what are you doing? Are you just like wafting in the air just to pick up the radiation. Okay. How will I know when that radiation is at a safe enough level for me to go and get close? Can I see how much? Radiation's 70%. Is that 70% absorbed, or is that 70% in the local environment? Where's my... Yeah, climate regulation 100%. Okay. So give that a moment, and then we'll go see if we get closer, if it still says I'm in a high radiation zone or not. If it is, I might bug out pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm still in a high rad zone. Okay. So it hasn't cleared that much radiation as yet. Okay, so that might be one of those you're going to have to leave for a few minutes, a bit like the water purifiers. Cool, so what's the next task? Build a radiation absorber in a radioactive area of the planet and cleanse at least 200 Ci of radiation. Ah, that'll show us a large diamond deposit. Oh, thank God for that. Atmospheric control tower, central hub for regulating the planet's atmosphere, including gas composition and air pressure. Ooh. So we're on stage 7. It is pulling rads out at a alright pace, but be interesting to see when that turns into from the rad colour to normal, because then I'll have to put another one over here. Oh, see, that's got quite a large area that it's undone now. Look at that. That's done pretty well. That's done far more than I thought in the really, really hot area. And oh, look at that. Absolutely blinder. Right in the middle down there. Actually, I wonder what that looks like now. Because that was in the coldest area. So let's quickly pop our map and we'll go and have a quick look down here. And we'll see what this looks like now. So I wonder how that looks. That'll give the rad time to be absorbed. Can I get over the climate regulator, or am I going to hit it? Nope. Oh no, no, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, skimmed it. Skimmed it. Right. Where do I want to go? I want to go that way, don't I? Come on, I had to pass the tower, come on. Anyone who's seen Top Gun, you know you want to buzz the tower. Right. Let's go. I do like these nuclear power cells for the ships though. That is very, very cool. Does make life a lot easier. See, I want to know if this is going to change it from being this Siberian winter into something more, oops, like a normal place, or if it's just that it's no longer as cold for you when you get into there. Okay, there we go, buzzing another tower. Alright, so it's not made a change to the actual texture of the landscape, but it should have, it looks like it's warmed itself back up again now, looking at this planetary analyzer. That's cool. Alright, good. Coolio. Right, well, let's go wander our way back home to our main base. And I think what we'll do before the next episode is I will run around with a bunch more of the geothermal plants and drop a load of the tier 2 water purifiers out, because we've got so much nasty water around. It's starting to give me a bit of a complex about it. I want the water to be nice and clean. Just think of the poor old fishes that are in that water. It's probably like sulfuric acid in there. We have the technology, we have the power, we can make it better. It's our responsibility to do it. And hopefully by then, our rads should be clear as well. But that was the main reason for going and checking over the other place. Was I thought, oh, let's give it a bit of time in case for the rads to clear out. It was saying high radiation area, so I was hoping it will pick up the radiation pretty quickly, and we can see what we unlock next. Oh, no, nearly landed on top of my living quarters there. That would have been bad. Oh, that'll do. Look at that. First time, no dramas. The kind of bunny hopping you didn't see happen, I'll edit that out of the video. No, I won't. You would have thought by now, with with the technology to do all of this, they would have had a kind of a proper AI style landing where you could just go, yeah, just hit L, land the damn thing. We've got a platform there. Right, where are we at? So you're at 188. Doesn't look like that's changed anymore, unless that's got to wait until it hits the 200 and then it will change. 190, 192. I want to get some of those large diamond deposits because I want those diamond drills done so I can really go to town with the tier 4 drills for all of our production. Done. There we go, large diamond deposit. Atmospheric control tower, looks like another big bad boy. So what are we gonna do next? Build an atmospheric control tower, bring the planet's atmosphere to at least 50% closer to Earth-like composition. And that will then bring us a water filtration boat. This terraforming ship filters the water as it passes through. Habitat Tier 1, a pre-built living space designed to support human life, ready for colonists upon arrival. And then Habitat Tier 2, a pre-built living space designed to support human life. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so what do we got here? So we've got fertilized regions, 103,000 square meters. That's nice. 19,000 cubic meters of water, 40 cubic kilometers of climate regulated. Not cubic, squared, sorry. And radiation's cleansed 228 CI. That's cool. Ah, you can see here, you see it's eating into this area, but it's now showing less radiation around there. That'd be good, because then we can get to the water in here and we can get that body of water completely radiation free. We'll do the same over here. So that'd be good. Have a little boating lake, can't we? And we now want Earth-like atmosphere. We know that 50%. So, what's the atmospheric control tower take to build? I imagine quite a bloody lot. Oh. Oh, flippin' heck. I got everything bar the catalytic converters. 5,000 megawatt. You know what? I think we've got time we can get that in there today. Let me pause the video. I know, sorry I'm pausing again, but you don't want to sit and watch me handcrafting a load of catalytic converters. Let me get those 80 catalytic converters created, otherwise we've got everything else ready to go. So let's quickly do that and I will see you shortly. Okay, right, so we've got that done. Let's go and find a nice place for it. You know, I think over there would be quite nice. Let's go cut into the side of this mountain. Somewhere up here I think would look kind of funky. Oh, get up there. Right. You'll do. How about right in here? How big? Oh, flipping Nora, you're massive. Right, let's pop you maybe there. There we go, look, it's standing nice and prominent up on top of there. Right, so next to that, I'm going to need my nuke plant to be able to power the damn thing. Right, let's get rid of these trees. Because I can replant them. Quite a lot in that sycamore. Got another birch. And get rid of you, you'll be an oak. Clear you out. You're grown. Oh, sycamores are grown, that's good. Don't want to destroy anything that I'm not going to easily be able to replace. It's not going to let me grab any more. Oh, I've got birches, oaks, and acacia. You're an acacia? Oh, you're another sycamore. I have got some sycamores. Lovely. Okay. And you're an acacia. Oh, you're an acacia too. Will that go in my inventory? No, it won't. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. Let's quickly clear these out as well. Alright, so I've got enough some space for some organic. Yeah, whatever. Not a big drama. Now, where's the nukes? I can put that in here now. And now I can then find where... Right, where does the... Oh, it's right on the very front. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's going to be easier for me. Right, am I far enough over from my massive, great big atmospheric control tower? Right, you'll do in there. Right. You're still building. Flippin' heck. Right, so water I'm going to need to bring up from down here. Let's get that going. I wonder if I can bring that through into here. A reasonable level. Okay, done. Let's get some pipe work in. Going in. There we go. Relevant socket on the front of this bad boy. There you are. That's cool. So, now I need to find the refined uranium, which will be behind me. I have that up here, don't I? I get to cut that through the rock face over here as well. Lovely. Go on, get up and over there. Get out of the way, large rock deposit. Here we go. Nice, I'm going to go have myself some food. See, part of me says I should just take it out the back. Another part of me saying, no, grab it up here, stick a splitter in, and then we can run it out that way. Good. Right, you're there. Let's throw a splitter in front of it. Cool. You're done. Get you into you. Thank you very much. And then you can come out round that side and get it to go in. And where's the other conveyor? There it is. Good. Sweet. Okay, so we've got to wait for stuff to carry on along the conveyor again. That's a long way to go. We've really only got... Let's see if we couldn't actually get over here now without being cooked with radiation. If our rad absorber is doing what it should be doing. Guess about here we normally get caught. Well, I'd say that's pretty much a success. Look at that. Good, so you're going through okay. Reducing. Not quite enough power. That's not going to help. Let me throw another geothermal on this side then. That should cover my refinery. Up you go. Right, there we go. That's better. 12 per minute. Next problem. Why is it backing up in the refinery? Okay, so that's going through there, going through there, going through here. See what I mean when I say the belt sticks and stuff is held in the belt rather than pushed all the way to the front? Kind of funny. Oh. See, it's cut everything else out, but didn't cut that part out. Ooh. Rather funny texturing. It didn't cut that bit out, or that bit out, or that bit, or that bit, or even that bit. Oh well, right, let's go and run around this side. Oh crap, gotta run out of stamina again. Do it on foot instead. Oh, nearly at the hour. I was hoping I could have got this done quicker than that. Right, oh good, there we go. So we've got stuff coming up to here. Just it's full up in the actual warehouse itself. Right. Well, let us go and grab ourselves some conveyoring over here. I found that you can do the conveyoring and just go run and go crazy, but I found that about 150, which is the right hand number, when it hits about 150 it kind of goes a bit screwy and it will no longer let you put any down. There we go, so we've got you. Run you over to here. If we can bring this out next to my nuclear power plant. Yeah, I've got at least a good road sign of that dirty great big climate control tower. Right, we're at 63, so I should be able to get a bit more through here. 75, I can still be able to cut this through the landscape. But coming down this side looks like the perfect place. 95, 99, 104. Right, let's cut it through there. That'll do. I need to come under the water pipe if I can. Come around that way. Go underneath the water pipe. Where's the pipe up? Okay, it's there. Right, so go underneath the water pipe. Pull that down one. It's good, so that'll come underneath the water pipe and up and in there. Right, need a minimum of 6 per minute. Not sure we're going to get enough for it all, but we'll give it a go. If not, I can probably supplement that with a conveyor merger somewhere in the middle. It's going to be a few minutes before that gets there. Right, and you, mate. Look at that bloody size of that bugger. Yeah. Like these large towers, devs, are you compensating for something? Is this what it is? This inferiority. Oh, 100% power. Oh, got enough power anyway. Oh, so that the nuclear reactor's just extra, really. So, power, Earth-like atmosphere, 10%. Nice. Look at that little beastie, eh? Doesn't that look funky? So that's a nice thing about the jetpack. You can do an almost drone shot with it, can't you? Until I run out of stamina and I hit the ground like a dead pigeon. That climate regulator over there, size of that bugger. I think you can probably see the one that's over there as well. Peeking its way up next to the mountains. If I can get this bit of mountain out of the way. Right, there we go. Let's try again. There you go, you can see that's just peeking over there. Can't quite make out the one over the other side, but... Oh, hang on, I'm over the water. At least I know that water's clean. Oh, nearly landed under the miner platform there. That could have been uncomfortable if that had come down and landed on me. Right, planetary analyzer. I'm 11 of 50%. Cool. Alright, well, I think if we can get it to 50% of the Earth's atmosphere, I wonder if we're near the end of our terraforming process, or do we need to get it all the way to 100% to be completely terraformed? Because if we're going to be having habitats for potential workers, is my job just to get it to a habitable environment where people can come and get on there not necessarily with all the full-on pressure spacesuits, or do we have to get it all the way to 100%? We'll have to find out. But that'll be for the next episode. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. If you've got any thoughts or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. You take care now. Alright, bye-bye.